Welcome to Artemis Rising Tarot. This reading is for the sign of Taurus today. Let me tell you a little bit about my readings. I get many messages all at once, and I have to sort through and see what stands out to me. Now, I may mention someone's name, I may mention a mother figure, a father figure. They could be coming through in the message just to say hello. And usually at the end of the reading, the strongest person will come through with a very specific message for someone. You will receive a healing with all of my readings. I'm a Reiki Master Healer, but you have to be open and ready for the healing. Many times it will bring up something triggering or bring up something painful from the past that has to be released for you to be the very best version of yourself. My readings help to clear the way and the path for you. So with that said, we're going to start. And the first thing I see is a little bit of a reluctance to release something that kind of held you bondage in the past. I see that it's over. It was some relationship in your past. Now this could be a spouse, but I am strongly getting a father figure. I don't know why, but it's really coming through to me. Now, this father figure may have had bouts of depression, may have not have been able to control his emotions, whether that be anger or urges or alcoholism. In extreme cases, it can be alcoholism. Someone in your life from your past that meant a lot to you. This person, let me see, may have had relationships or did things that just were not like society would deem normal. That's possible. That's coming through. It's over. It's been over for a while. It was very painful for you. But you just didn't have the strength. You've said all you could say. You didn't have the strength anymore to deal with the situation, whether that be a spouse, a relationship, a boyfriend, or someone from your past that you were very tied to. And Spirit is saying it's time to let this go now. There is or was a brand new beginning. You wanted to find yourself. You wanted to create a new path for yourself. You wanted to be stable emotionally and physically. You wanted something better for yourself. There may have been news that maybe you were pregnant. That's possible. And you didn't know how you could deal, but you still were holding on to this. And we're going to release that right now. Let's just release all that. That needs to go now. It's over. And let's fill it with love and courage and strength and joy and blessings. Because I see a brand new beginning coming for you in love, in something that you do love. Maybe a new love relationship, maybe something else. Right now I see that you're kind of struggling. I don't want to say struggling. Struggling is a harsh word, but you're kind of trying to balance things in your life, and you want balance and you're working towards that, but it's been a little bit difficult to balance work and finances and health and your life. That's what the Spirit is telling me. It does seem like there is somebody bringing you in something. The next couple of days, somebody's going to make an offer towards you. It's going to be somebody's going to be talking about something that they love, and it's going to inspire you, or someone is going to be bringing an offer to you that you will love. But let's get some more information about this. One second. Let's see what we have here. Spirit, source, guides, and angels, can you please tell us more about this Ten of Swords for the sign of Taurus today, please, for their greatest and highest good. Do you want to tell us more about this Ten of Swords, please? They're saying the scales have balanced. There has been justice has been served. Justice has happened. Justice is taking place. Now this could be a masculine. I'm also getting a feminine. This could be a feminine. I know I said a father figure, but it really could be anyone that just has a lot of masculine energy, like they're very aggressive. They're very aggressive. It's just somebody that's very unbalanced emotionally and maybe even physically, because they're showing me the green in the legs. So maybe even physically their health is not the best. This doesn't necessarily have to be a male figure or a father figure or a spouse. This could be anybody in your life that is unbalanced. And they're saying their justice is taking place. Justice is taking place for you. Tell me more about this King of Cups, please, for the sign of Taurus today, for their greatest and highest good. Can you tell us more? Thank you. Yeah, they're saying you're still holding on to it. I also have the Queen of Cups here. This could be a mother and father coming through. They could be telling me that this definitely is a spouse. And that you're very caring and nurturing person. You're very tapped in and you're very intuitive. You handle your emotions a little bit better. Well, you handle your emotions very, very well. But you're still holding on to this. It's like a burden. It's a burden you're still holding on to. Tell us more about the Strength card, please, for the sign of Taurus. Can you tell us more about the Strength card? Thank you. This person's very impulsive, could be very impulsive, very immature. And you just don't have the strength. You just want to go your own way. You're ready. You are ready to leave it behind. You see, you keep taking it with you. You keep taking this with you. You need to release this. Okay, tell us more about the Princess of Cups. Thank you. Tell us more about the Princess of Cups, please, for the sign of Taurus. You're like, I'm ready to be done with this. I'm moving on already, but you're still taking it, like a piece of it with you. And we do that. We all do that. All right, you're starting to get a new perspective. Someone is bringing you knowledge, wisdom. Someone's getting you out of this feeling of and bringing you a new perspective. They're showing me clearly this person has passed. And then you do need to honor them. And I think you do. They've given you a lot of heartbreak. And this may be a situation going on in your life currently, but they're telling me that it's really about your childhood, your mother and your father. You may be reliving the cycle. And they want you to let it go now. People do the best that they can do. It's not easy. It's not easy balancing. People make it look easy, but it is not easy. It's not easy to stay in balance emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. It takes a lot of conscious effort. And people all around you can, especially these people that are water signs that take in all the emotions of the people around them. And then it's really hard to balance because you don't know what's yours and what's someone else's. So this person may have been a water sign. That's possible. I'm seeing a lot of emotion, a lot of love. You have a lot of love for these people. I want to say these people, I want to say it's a mother and father coming through, but it could be a mother or it could be a spouse or a father figure. Okay. Well, I see that there's a celebration coming up because you're able to put the matter to rest now. You're able to honor your childhood, your beginnings, your legacy, where you came from. And you're able to see that it's not easy and we all do the best that we can do. And we just have to release it. Because it just continues. And I see you're going to do it. I do. I see it. Okay, let me see if we get advice from Spirit. Do we have any advice from Spirit for the sign of, thank you, for the sign of Taurus, please, for the greatest and highest good? Okay, that's it. That's all they want from there. We have more advice for the sign of Taurus, please, for their greatest and highest good. Thank you. Some more advice for the sign of Taurus, please, for their greatest and highest good. Thank you. Perfect. Yeah, I see they're bringing up the number 27. If that's significant to you, that there's going to be some sort of celebration. That number might be significant, either the number 2, the number 7, or 27. Okay. We have some advice for the sign of Taurus, please. Thank you. All right. I think that's it. Wait, there's one more I wanted to do. Oh, no. That's it. That's it. Okay. So they're expanding your view on unity. That we are all one. And they're also gifting you with knowledge at this time. Something may have happened around the holiday season. Maybe it wasn't as spectacular as in past years. I want to say maybe this holiday season. Maybe something happened. But they're gifting you. Archangel Metatron is right by your side. He's bringing in this beautiful platinum ray to you of wisdom, of knowledge. He is saying, he's blessing you. And he's saying, it's okay. It's okay to release now. It's okay to forgive yourself. Because maybe you judged others. He's saying it's okay. And he's blessing you, and he's giving you a gift. Let me see if there's anything more on this unity card. Let's see. What are they trying to say here? They're really expanding your view on unity. Maybe it's like what we resist and don't release. That might have something to do with it, but let me just see. If there's any specific message that they have about this. All right, unity. I am unique and connected with all of life. They're supporting your empowerment so you can easily embrace your uniqueness and talents and the talents of others. It's helping you move past scarcity that keeps people feeling unsafe. Yeah, so maybe you felt unsafe in childhood. And you felt lack. And they're opening you up. Maybe your holidays weren't spectacular. Let's see if there's anything else. I was talking about separation. They're talking about separation. Maybe you lost someone that you cared a lot about, maybe a mother and a father. And you've been still holding on to that pain. And it's caused issues. And they're saying that you are not separate. You are not separate. They're right there. And they want you to remember that and build a new future with that knowledge. Very interesting. Okay. Let's see who wants to come through now. Is there anyone that would like to come through for the sign of Taurus, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. Is there anyone that would like to come through for the sign of Taurus, please, today, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. Is there anyone that would like to come through for the sign of Taurus today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. Is there anyone that would like to come through for the sign of Taurus today, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. Is there anyone that would like to come through for the sign of Taurus today, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. Somebody with a deep voice. You can hear him. He's trying to talk to me. He's trying to come through. Okay. Now they're explaining it to me. They're opening your third eye. Your third eye is opening. And a lot of times, yeah, we do have a father figure coming through. A lot of times when your third eye is opened, we see things we don't necessarily want to see, and it scares us. And that's because it's out of balance. So they're saying that it's opening and expanding. You're being able to see things into the future. And if it's unbalanced, then you only see the negative stuff. And sometimes it's not even on your timeline. You see like all the negative stuff. But if it's balanced, you can see, you have a higher perspective. And you understand more. And so Metatron is trying to bring you that knowledge so you're not afraid, you're not fearful. Okay. All right. Okay, I feel him. We have a father figure coming through, and he's saying, rejection is God's protection. And he's like, he's touching me on the head. He says, your heart chakra, or actually we have an angelic coming through as well. So this may have just happened. A lot of times angelics will come through when someone's just passed because they don't have the strength to come through. They're going through healing. They don't have the strength to come through, but this person really wanted to come through. And if they really have a message that maybe they weren't able to say on the earth plane to you before they passed, that they wanted to come through and say this now. And it's very important to them that they tell you this. Okay. He's saying your fear is an illusion, that success is assured. He says, I'm at peace now. I'm healthy again. He said, this was all part of the plan. Oh my gosh. Whew, sorry, I feel him. He says, Spirit is guiding you in a new direction. And he says, don't be afraid to take action. Love moves us in unexpected ways. And he says, and I think this is the most important message, take care of yourself first, and all wrongs will be righted in due time. Wow. Wow. And they're saying they're clearing your heart and they're making your heart open. When your heart is clear and open, then you're able to see things with more clarity and you don't see all the doom and gloom out there. You start to see what's really happening on the subtle layers. You know, you start to understand layers, levels. They're kind of telling me that. There's different layers. And sometimes we dip down and we see the lowest of the lowest layer. But really, that's not really what's happening. And it's happening for a purpose so that people can come up to the top layer. Okay. If that makes any sense at all? I hope it does. But yes, we have a father figure. Wow. And he really was going through healing. He was going through healing right now because his soul needed to heal. And he wanted to come through and give you this message. He wants you to take care of yourself first. Wow. And your fear is an illusion, he says. Wow. Okay. Now we're going to get another message. This may come from the father figure. It may come from someone else. It could be another spirit that comes through. And usually it's a very coded message. It may make sense to you now, in 2 days, in 1 month. So keep that in mind. It's usually pretty important because Spirit only brings up stuff that's important to you. So let's see. Do we have a specific message for the sign of Taurus today, please, for their greatest and highest good? Thank you. Specific message for the sign of Taurus today, please, for their greatest and highest good. Thank you. Specific message for the sign of Taurus today, please, for their greatest and highest good. Thank you. Wow, wow, wow. Specific message for the sign of Taurus today, please, for their greatest and highest good. Thank you. Specific message. Okay, thanks. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. I'll have to sort through this. 1 second. All right, they're talking about old family issues. Outdated beliefs. All right. Okay. This is a lot. They really gave me a lot to work with here, but they're talking me through it. They're talking me through it. Okay, they're cautioning you. Oh, yes. Want freedom. They're okay. They see everything that's going on. That you haven't been able to be around your friends much lately. They're cautioning you about these family issues, these outdated beliefs, refusing to help yourself. Or someone around you is refusing to help themselves. There's been abuse and neglect and mental health issues. Someone around you, it's old. And the old you would want peace and want to cooperate, they're saying. But that's old, that's outdated belief. They said that you just want freedom. You want freedom and rest. They're saying that your finances are in alignment. Something about a move is ready soon. They want you to listen to music will help at this time. And that you have to have acceptance for what is. You have to accept what is. What is what was. You have to be honest and accept it. That, yeah, your finances are in alignment. There's going to be a move soon. Someone is going to be moving or soon. They're trying to help you. You may fall into old patterns. And it's because of your upbringing. You don't realize it. So you're not conscious of it. You may be conscious of it, but now you will be. And let's remove it. Let's remove all of it. Let's clear it. Let's clear all that. Okay, let's infuse love, joy, peace, prosperity, abundance, balance, and harmony. Let's put harmony in there. All right, Taurus, I hope somewhere this made sense to someone and will help someone out there. Thank you so much for being with me today. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting down below. Like, give me a thumbs up. Thank you, Taurus. Take care.